I asked people to recommend me books they didn't like, but I have a personal TBR too, and the most recent book from that list that I finished was The Raven Scholar. I finished this a few days ago, and this is easily one of the best books I have read in 2025. 5 stars, no notes, so good. I was absolutely gobsmacked by the ending. Several times in the last 25%, my jaw was on the floor. And it's set up for the next book beautifully. I know I say this and avoid spoilers. You leave this story with characters headed in directions I would never have expected. And enough tension to wonder, like, how the fuck do they come back from this? Like, I cannot wait to find out what happens, but not in the devastating cliffhanger way. More in the like, oh shit, this is different. This is the breaking point kind of way. Other than that, I think that the world building in this book was fucking spectacular. Absolutely masterful. Each animal guardian and the culture of their respective monasteries was so fleshed out. Like, it felt like a place you could actually, like, go visit. And the histories were delivered in such clever ways that never ever unbalanced the plot and its actual progression. Each of the main characters, and several of the minor ones too, actually, they all have histories, they all have a why. Why are they the way they are? Why are they doing the things that they're doing? Which provides depth, but it also sets up for all of the character arc that we get to bear witness to in this book. I loved, or loved to hate, you know, all the characters, including our magnificent, omniscient narrator, who, yes, is a character in their own right. For I know I said it before, but this really was one of the most unique things about the book, was the way that it played with narrative style. While they're walking the reader through the story, this narrator is also having moments completely separate from any of the main characters. The reader then, by consequence, ends up knowing more, or at least thinking they know more than any single character this narrator interacts with in the story, because a lot of the things that this narrator sees, a lot of the other characters aren't even aware that this stuff is happening. Like, I am definitely not saying that this narrator is all-knowing and reliable. Hodgson herself has said that this narrator thinks that they're reliable. They like to always have the answers, but they are not infallible. They are tricky in their own way and can sometimes mistake having an answer for having the answer. I want to say more, but I also want to preserve the experience for the people that want to read this, so I have to leave it there. This book's sequel is confirmed. It is called The Fox in Winter. There's no release date yet, but Hodgson did say that she's hoping for next year, so fucking fingers crossed on that. And Hodgson has also said that book 2 will open the world up. Like, you spend the majority of this book on the island where these trials are taking place, naturally. But she said that in book 2, it's going to open the world up, and we'll see a lot more of the Empire than we did in book 1, so sign me the fuck up for that.